Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are doing this Snow Queen Fairy Princess. Now this look was very much inspired by my two daughters. They were in my room while I was filming and they wanted to use the glitter and the gems and all that jazz. So this look was supposed to be something else as always, and it turned into something else as always. So we're just starting off this look by using some of the white face paint from the Athena palette from You Can Be. Again, guys, you know how much I rave about this palette. I use it for every single look because it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's fantastic. It's a really, really good face palette. Only thing is, make sure you do have a lid on it because it will dry up. So I'm just putting this white face paint all over my face and I'm doing my eyes as well. I'm also trying to kind of block out my eyebrows and I'm going over them with a white eyeliner pencil as well. Now I'm just using my old makeup brushes here, not using new stuff. Really using old stuff because they're probably going to get ruined, especially if you do creative looks or like special effects and stuff. Then I would highly advise that you use old makeup brushes and stuff. Now, I didn't know how this look was going to go, to be fair. The girls were just passing me stuff and telling me, do this, mum, put these gems on, mum. So this is honestly so spontaneous. But I still wanted to upload it because, do you know something? My girls inspired this look. So I'm still uploading it for you guys anyway. And I think I tried to edit it so that it looked half decent. Right, so I'm just going over all that with some white powder now. And I'm just using my little powder puff here to put it all over my face. Going into the eyebrows with some thick white eye pencil, and then I do end up putting some glitter and stuff over this as well. So the girls were kind of handing me stuff and saying, put this on, use these gems, mum, do that. So I didn't really know where this look was going. I know that they wanted like a kind of fairy queen kind of style, and I didn't want to do blue. I wanted to do it so that it looked like it was kind of frozen, like kind of frostbite. So I'm using like pinks and purples, and I do use quite a lot of shimmery shades as well from the Cosmic Brushes palette. A lot of the kind of iridescent dual chroma shades, I've used a lot of that. Now it doesn't look like I've got a lot on my face because I'm using a lot more kind of lighter colours. So this is like the pinks and the purples and stuff that kind of indicates like the kind of frostbite for like the Snow Queen or however we want to put this. So we were using like light pinks and purples here to kind of indicate kind of like frostbite, and then we're just adding a bunch of gems and glitter and things like that. You could jazz this up however you like. To be fair, this was quite spontaneous for me. I would have really loved to have had like a big stunning like headdress thing for this, and maybe like a big fluffy coat or something. That would have been really nice with this. Didn't have time to dress up like that. This look took me long enough, trust me. So I'm just going into the eyes with a little bit of that light pink eyeshadow, just so that there's a little bit of definition at the eyes and it wasn't just pure white. I did want to go in with my lashes and stuff, but I wanted to paint them white as well. So I didn't have any like white eyelashes, so I just basically painted them white with the face paint. I was going to add loads of glitter and stuff on them as well, but I was quite paranoid that the glitter was going to get in my eyes. We didn't put glitter on the lashes, but we did go in with some white face paint over the lashes as well. So as you guys can see, I'm just going over the full face with some white and some pink eyeshadow before applying all my kind of glitter and gems and stuff. And we're just doing this to kind of give the face some definition. So I'm adding some pink down the nose to look like frostbite, around the lips, like things like that as well. And we're just applying lots of kind of shimmery shades. Now they're not really noticeable like this. As you guys can see, I started this look when it was light. It was like the back of 3, 4, something like that. And then I didn't actually complete the look until about 7 o'clock, so it does get darker. But this is me just going in with some shimmer shades. I'm giving that kind of frostbitten kind of look. That's what it's giving off right now. Then I'm going into the eyebrows with some glitter. Then I'm just applying loads of like gems and stuff that I just seen lying around the house. I've got a big box with loads of like glitter, gems, like things that I can like stick to my face. So the girls are going, use this, use this. So I'm just applying these big gems to the sides of my face. Then I'm just taking some face glitter. I don't know where it's from. I found it in my Halloween box. And we're just applying that as well along the side of our cheeks. Again, guys, it was a very, very spontaneous look. So honestly, I didn't really know how this was going to like pan out, if I'm going to be honest. I was kind of just going with the flow. Just adding some of these little gems, and we're putting some more of the bigger gems on my face. I haven't really like stuck loads of gems to my face in ages, to be fair. So it was quite fun. The girls were absolutely loving it. They were like, "Oh mum, that looks so cool. Mum, add this, add that." So I was adding a lot of shimmer and like metallic-y shades here. These are more like kind of highlighters, kind of jewel chrome, so you can't see it when it's like really, really light, but you can see it when everything's darkened down a little bit. And here I am just going in with some chunky glitter. I wanted to make this as cute and kind of as feminine as I possibly could. At this point, the girls are jumping around beside me, screaming, "Mum, I want to be a snow princess. I want to be a fairy queen. I want to be..." So I was just like, okay, we're trying to do that. We're trying to create the looks. So the girls were absolutely loving this when they were sitting watching me do it. So you might see little hands and little people bobbing in and out of this video, to be fair. But yeah, just applying loads of glitter and stuff and loads of iridescent kind of shades and kind of jewel chromes. This look is a lot more nicer when the lights are a lot more dimmed than what it is like in full light, because it doesn't really show you the effect of like the glitters and stuff and like the shimmers. But I thought it was quite cool, to be fair. Didn't know how the footage was going to pan out, but I managed to save it so that you guys can basically see what I'm doing. So here again, I'm just adding loads of glitter and stuff. Lucy's like, "Oh mum, look at this." And she wanted to like touch the glitter and everything. So yeah, I was doing my best to try and keep small hands away from everything as well as creating a big mess at my table. So yeah, it was quite fun. But I love how this was inspired by my daughter, so I'm still going to put it up. And this was me just applying the lashes. These were pound lashes, PL27s, I think. And I knew I wasn't going to use them, so I coated them in white face paint and just applied them to my lashes. Again, you can see I've added some like purple iridescent round about my face as well. And this is the final look. I hope you guys love it. Really like how it panned out with all the effects and stuff. I think it really gave it a nice kind of look there. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.